when black people go through shit, like say the Kanye shit, the people he talking about go against him, and we go against him. We don't protect our own. So when these motherfuckers do some shit, like they protect Elvis and shit on R. Kelly, and we gonna shit on R. Kelly with them, and we let them have Elvis. That's why our shit fucked up.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Everybody's looking at us.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking at us. They observing and they are judging.
Do you feel like? Cause I hear this a lot. Like black women feel like black men don't like black women no more.
I do feel like that.
Why?
I do feel like that, and I think it's because. And I was thinking about this today. I feel like black men, they have this standard that they have to meet. Meaning they can't show emotions, they can't have feelings, they can't do this, they can't do that. They have to be the head of the household. You know what I'm saying? They have to always have their guard up. And there's no room for black men to just be a human being in a relationship. And the thing is, with black women, we're so used to being in single family, single parent households, mainly the mother, you know what I'm saying? We watching the mother. She do everything. She take care of the kids, she work, everything.
Right.
And naturally we feel as black women, well, I can do this shit myself. You see what I'm saying? There aren't that many black male role models in the household. I just think that it's caused us to clash.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And therefore, black love is, like you said at the beginning, is becoming extinct. Because black men are there leading towards white women or Mexican women or women that just are not black because they feel like it's easier that way. I had an argument with a white woman because she tried to tell me that white women treat our men better than we do. And then she started breaking down the facts that how she takes care of her black man and he does this and he does that. But she's at the point where she's allowing him to go be him.
Yeah.
So I told her, no, it's not that you're allowed. You don't have a choice but to allow him to do that. In our household, you can't treat me any kind of way.
Right.
And that's why they go towards you. Now, I'm not saying that's all of them, because I have friends that are white and they've married black men, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that way. But the majority, they mostly do that because they feel like they can get away with so much more in her than she can with us.
So that's why you feel like men date outside of the black men date outside of the
I think so. I really do think so because
I'm gonna tell you this, like
because I want to know.
I'm gonna tell you this, like I feel like okay, so it's not a problem when black women date outside of their race. Nobody complains about that. Black men or black women don't complain about that, but black men are not racist. We don't look at, like, we literally don't look at, well, some niggas do, but that's the mayonnaise eat by itself ass niggas, like, that say, I only date this. Them type of niggas, I don't fuck with, but I don't judge a man who date outside his race. Like, if you found love, how you found love, that's cool, but if you say, I only date white women, like, that's some coon shit.
Right.
Like, you can't help who you love. But I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect. Check me, cuss me out right here on this camera, but I feel like black women are more racist than black men.
We are. I will say that.
Cause black men don't give a fuck. And what the white girl said, I think she took that shit wrong because she shouldn't have never said that type of shit.
She never should have
But
said
I
that.
would say that some races that, like, outside of us, they look at black men like royalty. Like, they look at us like, you know how we look at celebrities, like how I look at Rihanna and how you might look at a celebrity crush. They look at us like that. And I don't know if that's because of history. They know our history and they know what or the stigmas. But they look at black men like we just the shit.
The stigma. It's the stigmas.
But niggas like that shit. And so niggas get blindsided by the real agenda. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't like how niggas say, just because you got a white girl, you got a Mexican girl, Puerto Rican, whatever, like, you gonna say, like, look down on black women, like, that's kind of like, that's fucked up.
And that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Like, we've always said at the beginning of time, you know what I'm saying? You can date whoever you want to date.
Yeah.
Black, white, Mexican, Chinese, whatever. But don't disrespect us.
Right.
Because we aren't disrespecting you. You're disrespecting us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can date whoever you want. It's the fact that you have a problem with whatever black women that you have experienced. That's not all black women.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what we be saying. And then I feel like, too, that because the disrespect between black men and black women, mostly black men geared towards black women, opens the door for other races to disrespect black women.
Oh yeah, I would never go for that type of shit.
I was having a full-on argument on Facebook. That's why I stay on Facebook.
Yeah.
And all these black men were when I say these motherfuckers was really saying some fucked up shit to me as a black woman.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, they can't be black. These gotta be like some racist people behind this shit. And I'm like, y'all black, they real. And this Mexican man, he comes on there, starts saying some really fucked up, dirty, nasty, racist shit. And all the black men were with that shit.
Wow. Till
I pointed out, this motherfucker not even black.
Nah, for sure.
I'm like, and I had put a post, I said, didn't I tell you non-blacks to stay off my goddamn comments? If this is something about black people, you stay out of it.
But you know what's crazy? That's some real shit, because I feel like that's why we behind, like, as a black community. Like, say for instance, like, not to get off the black women shit, but this is the whole spectrum. Like, when black people go through shit, like say the Kanye shit, the people he talking about go against him, and we go against him. We don't protect our own. So when these motherfuckers do some shit, like they protect Elvis and shit on R. Kelly, and we gonna shit on R. Kelly with them, and we let them have Elvis. That's why our shit fucked up.
Right.
Like I don't know where that shit come from, but we got like some self-hate, goofy ass shit going on. Like me, at this point in my life, a nigga would literally have to touch me for me to violate a black. I don't want no problem with no black man. Like, I really don't, because I feel like that's some weird, goofy ass shit. And like, we don't even know like where the fuck we come from. We don't even know where the fucking bloodline started. We all probably family. We probably having incest like a motherfucker right now. But
in the same
I don't
tribes
know.
And shit.
But it's just crazy because when they say certain shit about us, like, I feel like we more endangered by our own people than the outside.
We are.
And we always want to blame the outside. We gotta fix this shit.
We gotta fix it.
Why the fuck I can't go to any neighborhood I want? Like, you got to check me because I'm not from this neighborhood, instead of embracing me and making sure nobody else fuck with me.
Right. No outsider fuck with me.
Yeah. When a Mexican could go to a Mexican neighborhood, they gonna protect him and make sure nobody fuck with him. They make sure he get what he need. But a black neighborhood, if niggas don't know you,
that's it. It's a
you
wrap.
can't really go over there.
Right. I mean, it's bad, and it's like it ain't even just black men against black women. It's black women against black women too. You know what I'm saying?
It's
so
all the shit.
It's all of it. It's like, you know, we can't support each other. We can't love each other, and then it's like, you know, that's making us want to like go outside of our race. Like, it's better out that way. You know what I'm saying? It's better.
I don't feel like it's better. It's just like
it's less stressful.
Cause I feel like everybody's just looking for a peace of mind. So like, if I'm dealing with this woman, she might be outside of my race, but like I get a peace of mind. Like ain't nobody like, and I get support. But it don't mean that I don't like black women. But some niggas really don't like black women.
There's niggas out here that just, they can't stand our asses. They hate us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they put white women on a pedestal and they just shit on black women.
Yeah.
And like I said, from the beginning of time, it's like, you know, you can date whoever you want to date, you know. And the thing is, for me, you know, I don't care who you date. I'm a mixed race individual. So it's like, I got everybody in my family. So it's like, you can date whoever you want, but just don't shit on nobody because you feel like this person, but that's on you. But don't be shitting on people like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But we got to make it cool to educate ourselves because we don't even know who the fuck we are. And I feel like the only way I'm able to be accountable for my own actions because I educated myself and I start, like in every situation, I look at myself. When I got conflict, I look at myself. But we got to do that. We got to make that shit cool because I don't know, like we gonna fucking be extinct like dinosaurs if we don't get this shit right. And that's why all the laws is made against us. We don't got no fucking power. We don't got no fucking laws that protect black people. We don't got no fucking organization that can legally protect black people without them saying it's a terrorist group. Mm-hmm. We don't have shit.
I mean, they got the Ku Klux Klan. They protect white people.
Exactly. But you know, like,
there's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And shit, it's
you know why they feel like they can violate us? Because they know we don't give a fuck about each other.
I've always said that. They feel like, oh, they don't give a fuck about each other.
Yeah.
I watched this movie. I cannot remember what movie I was watching. And they were like some cops. And it was a homicide. But it was a black man that killed another black man. And literally what they said was, one is dead and the other one's in jail. We got rid of both of them. Yeah. Well, they got rid of each other.
Yeah.
So let's just keep the shit in there. They gonna kill each other any fucking way.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's why they don't gotta work, cause we doing it for them.
We doing it for them.
It's gonna be one nigga dead, one nigga in jail. That does they fucking job. Mm-hmm. Okay. And you know that's why they stopped abortion, because they didn't want white women to be able to have abortions.
Because that's all that's happening.
They losing. Minorities are taking over, which they don't understand that. It doesn't matter. Like, we take over this bitch. We ain't gonna do what y'all do to us. We don't got that in our fucking heart.
We don't have it.
And that's why it's easy for them to fucking keep treating us like this, because we train like Martin Luther King, turn the other cheek ass motherfucker. We only fight us.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if a black dude beat up a white dude, you don't get no stripe. You beat up a black dude, then you get points. That's crazy to me. Yep. That's crazy.
Yep.
You don't get no points for that. That's a white boy. Nigga, this ain't a nigga. That's... What the fuck?
I remember some dude said he was pimping some little white girl, or he had a little white girl, and this dude literally said, yo, anybody can pimp a little white girl. You gotta go get one of these blacks.
That's what I'm saying.
Why are you pimping? What?
Yeah.
So it only means something when it's black.
Yeah.
But the thing is this, though, it's like, we don't even get the same coverage on the news. Do you know how many little black girls came up missing?
Exactly.
Versus how many little white girls came up. I can count, there were like maybe 2 little white girls that came up missing. But there were like 20 total black girls.
Yeah, they don't give it that. It's black women still missing and nobody covered that shit. Nobody even give a fuck.
Nobody even give a fuck. You have the only way you find out that these black girls are missing, or these black women, somebody got to come out with a documentary on Amazon Prime or Netflix or something, so you can see their faces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to do better. We have to start loving each other.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably gonna put this motherfucker at the front. I'm probably finna do some whole fucking crazy editing. They need to hear that shit.
Yeah, we have to do better.
Nah, cause real talk, I don't know. That shit make me sad, man.
It is very sad because it's just like, damn, you know, like.
But speaking of that, would you date outside your race?
I have dated outside my race, and I would tell you.
What's the difference?
It is no fucking difference. Just the color. It's just their race.
So you dated a white dude?
I dated a white guy. And
So
he
you
still
let a
wasn't-
white dude hit that?
He didn't hit it, but I did date him. Like I said, I got out of a relationship before that. I did my audit, and it was like, nah, I'm good.
So, okay, that's crazy.
Because I was like, I'll be damned if I go through this with a white man.
He tried to treat you a certain way?
He's trying to treat me a certain way because he, like I said, he's used to seeing black men treat us certain ways. So he feels like, well, she would like me because I'm white, but I'm going to come and do the same shit.
You know what's crazy? Hey, black men, like, they feel like when they see us leading by example, they feel like that's culture.
Mm-hmm.
Just like with music and with fashion and all that, they going to do what we do. They going to follow our lead. So if we start treating our people better, black men treating black men better, and black men treating black women better, and vice versa, women treating women better, we lead by example. They only treating us how the fuck we treat us.
Exactly.
So that's why we gotta keep marching and shit. We wouldn't have to march if we was all together, because they wouldn't come fuck with us because they know, like, okay, they all together. So if I go slam this lady on the ground, they gonna probably fuck me up.
Mm-hmm.
But they know we don't give a fuck about people that we don't fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit, that's the whole problem.
I was kind of upset at the fact that, you know, Tyree Nichols, the black guy who got beat to death by those 5 black cops. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nobody marched.
Exactly. Because you know what's people. I feel like people are tired of doing the same shit when nothing get resolved. I feel like people is exhausted, and people are just like, man, I'm just finna worry about my fucking self.
But the thing is this, though, I get this.
I don't feel like that's a good thing, but I just feel like that's where people at. Like, people just like, man.
I get the exhaustion or whatever, but the thing is this, it was still a police beating, and I felt like nobody really marched, no black people really said anything, because it was 5 black police officers. So I feel like as a community, we really didn't go as hard for Tyree Nichols as we did for George.
We only care when they do it to us, but when we do it to us, that shit.
It is like
they don't care when it's a black on black shit.
Right.
And I feel like that's when I care the most, because, like, we got to stick together, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Right. Like, when we had the riot here in Dallas, and the young lady's boutique was messed up. And a lot of people was like, why would you, if we marching for black people and we rioting for black people, right? Why would you destroy a black-owned business?
Right.
And people was mad. It was like the community was mad. It was like, well, at that point, we don't care. But you do care, because we rioting for black people, not against.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna start making initiative. I don't like recording like the shit that I do, like good things I do, but I feel like we gotta start making that shit cool by, like, treating us with love and respect and protecting each other. I feel like people need to start putting more of that shit out there. It's a lot of toxic shit going on. It's a lot of bickering. That's why I like to talk to black women on the show, because, like, I'm gonna say this how men feel. I'm gonna just say this how I feel, and you say how you feel, and people can see how you feel without it being like a confrontation. Right. But everybody gotta have a voice. And I feel like it's just a misunderstanding. It's just a misunderstanding.
It is a big misunderstanding. And it's just that
it's sad.
It's sad, and we need to learn to communicate with each other and love on each other. And once we start doing that, I promise you'll see so much shit turn around for black people. We will be literally untouchable.
Yeah, got my swagger back. Yeah, got my swagger back. Got my swagger back. Got my swagger back. Got my swagger back.